Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy the King KD, and I'm back with another video. Today's video, we're gonna be going over the best salary cap plays at every budget. And by budget, I don't mean by like the cost of the card, but I mean by the cost of the salary that's in the game. So as you can see, for example, this Kevin Garnett card, right, Galaxy Opal, his salary cap is 12,500. So we're gonna be going through all the different salaries, and I'm just gonna be giving you guys some recommendations for even if you have these players or you're looking for players to buy if you're looking to try to play salary cap, because salary cap is pretty rewarding. You have in the door game, you have Dr. J as well as some other solid options. But yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and filter by the salary cap, and we're going to start off with the low salary. We're going to go ahead by 500. So looking at the 500 salary cap, the first thing that comes to my head is this Elprin Sengun Tis the Season card. This card can be paired up with his duo Jalen Green. So 500 and then add Jalen Green, whatever his cost is. It's not going to cost you that much, especially considering these cards are cheap. I don't know the exact price, but 500 for a diamond is really, really good. So at the 500 price, do not think you can beat that. Then looking down, nothing out here really, tells me, it's like a really good card that you should use. But I'm going to keep looking through, seeing, and realistically, the 500 price isn't going to be, really ethical. But this Stephen Curry card is not bad if you want to have a player off your bench. This Steph Curry card can work, if you want to bring him off the bench and get you a little bucket. But other than that, it's not going to be able to compete at the highest level. Same with these Series 1 cards. The Series 1 cards are really mid. They're not going to be able to do nothing for you. Let's keep it going. Scroll down to the bottom, see if there's anything more. Okay, so right here we got a 500 Malik Monk. The thing with this Malik Monk card is he evos. Not just to a Sapphire, not just to a Ruby, not just to an Amethyst, but to a 92 overall Diamond. The card is statistically good. As you can see, 93 ball. Defensively, he's not going to be amazing, but he's going to be decent. And a 500 salary cap, and he only costs 2,700 MT. But you do got to do the Evo challenges, as you can see. 13 threes. That I don't feel like reading all of it. Slashing is going to be solid. Playmaking is going to be good. These are the badges. Obviously, no defensive badges. He's going to be a cone. But salary cap is all about putting more points on the board. So getting this card is a really good option. Scrolling down, another solid option is Dyson Daniels. Dyson Daniels can work off the bench at 400. So 400 solid. If you need like a filler, you want to use the extra salary you have, Dyson Daniels can work. And then there's a bunch of more tournament battle cards here. But looking at these, okay, Jonas Valanciunas is solid if you have him evoed, because I believe he goes to a diamond, I think a 94 or 92. I'm not sure, so you just got to double check that. Looking at the other ones, none of these other ones really got evoed that much. KCP got a solid evo, actually. He only evoed 2. I thought the Nuggets won more tournament games, but they did not. So, yeah, so those are really the only cards at the 500 and below. I'm looking, and yeah, nothing else that really, shocks me or anything. Now we're going to go ahead and boost it up to 1,000. 1,000 salary cap. What can we find here? Looking at the 1,000 salary cap, the first thing, don't really see any good cards getting started. Let's keep it going. Let's keep scrolling through. Nothing on the first page that's really amazing that I recommend using. Obviously, you can use them if you have them, but let's just keep going through. I don't know why this Dylan Brooks card is at 1,000. Last time I checked, he was cheaper than that, but that's fine. Let's keep it going. Man, nothing really crazy. Keep it going. Okay, so Cam Reddish is a really good defender. He's a Sapphire, and he's a really good cheap option at the 900 salary cap, and he does only cost 2,000 MT. The card is not going to be good offensively, but defensively, he's something else. 83 ball, you can hit threes with him. You just got to find his shot, get used to it. But you see the 97 still with the 89 perimeter defense, and then these gold, defensive badges. So solid card off the bench. You want to bring some defense into your squad, you could go ahead and take this Cam Reddish. He's definitely going to help you out. 2,000 MT, 900 salary cap. Can't go wrong with that, especially if you're newer to the game. Keep it going. Man, really in the 1,000, there's really nothing that's really good. Tyrese Maxey was a free card. I guess he could be solid at 800. And still not the best option. Isaiah Joe is a good sharpshooter if you need a sharpshooter. He has 88 offense, but he does have a 95 three ball, and he's gonna give you all these shooting badges. They're all in gold, but if you need a shooter, 2,000 MT, 800 salary cap, not bad. But the 1,000 and below isn't really amazing. So let's just boost it up. Let's see if we can find anything at 1,500. All right, here we go at the 1,500 salary cap. First up, we find this Miles Turner, who was one of the weekly logins. So if he logged in 7 days, I think it was about 2-3 weeks or 4 weeks ago, where if you logged in every day, you got this card for free, which I did. 86 three ball. He's 6'11". He has a 90 midi, 92 close shot. Defensively, he has a 94 block, 90 interior, 84 perimeter, 90 standing dunk. This card could do a bit of everything besides playmaking, but he is a center. So do you really need that? 3 defensive Hall of Fame badges, a bunch of gold ones, and some more gold finishing shooting badges. The card is solid. If you want to buy him, 31,000 MT is not even a bad price. At 1,500 salary cap, really good. He can start for you, if I'm being honest. Let's keep it going. 1,500. What are some other good options? Peyton Watson right here. 1,400. Really good card. This is like a budget Kobe. He's like, as you can see, everything on this card is green. That's like the first thing you got to recognize. Everything on the card is green. 93 ball, 90 midi. Physicals are decent. 85 driving dunk, 90 driving layup. Defense, 90 perimeter, 88 interior, 90 block. And he's what, 6'7" at the shooting guard position. 90 speed with ball. Obviously the badges, he got a bunch of them on gold. He got, in every category he's stacked, you could say. He got the essential badges, they're on gold. But this is an amethyst, so like you're not gonna get that many Hall of Fame badges. He's going for 19,000 MT right now, which is really good. 1,400 salary cap. If you're new to the game, Peyton Watson is your guy. Definitely cop him. Next, let's keep scrolling down. I've seen another one of these budget players, Anthony Black. Same goes with him. He's from the Seismic collection. Taylor Hendricks, not a bad option. Jarris Walker, also solid. Spencer Dinwiddie was free for 1,400. He can play the point guard for you. That's a solid option as well. Keep it going. Then here we go. Jalen Green right here, 1,400. And then as we said, El Prince Şengün was at 500. So that's 1,900 for 2 diamonds. That duo is going to be elite. Dikembe Mutombo at 1,400. Really good. Evos to a diamond. Scoot Henderson, solid. Nothing too crazy. Austin Reeves, who does also get a duo, 1,400. If you pair him up with Rui Hachimura. And keep it going. I don't think there's going to be any more good ones, but let's just, look just in case. All right, nothing here. Nothing here that looks amazing. And here, this Donovan Mitchell card is decent. I don't know if he's still playable. I used to use him for salary cap. I don't really play salary cap, but when I did, he was my guy, obviously. Let's keep it going. Yeah, and I don't see nothing else that's really, going to be able to compete like that. Nothing here. All right, now let's move on from the 1,500 salary cap and move up 500. We're going to go ahead and go to the 2,000 salary cap price range. First up off the bat, we got Jamal Murray. This Jamal Murray, I don't know why I said Curry. Jamal Murray card wouldn't be bad if it wasn't for his jumper, which is on normal. And it's a weird jumper. I just don't like it. But he does have a 97 3 ball, 97 midi. Physicals are solid. 88 perimeter defense, 88 steal. Decent defensively, nothing too crazy. 90 driving dunk. Playmaking is good. 94 speed with ball. If you know about the animations, obviously, let's see. Behind the back. They didn't even give him the Jamal Murray behind the back. How's this Jamal Murray, but you don't give him his own behind the back? If they did that, it kind of would have been overpowered on a diamond card. And that's why he's at 2,000. But it's not a bad card. You just got to, if you can figure that jumper out, he can, cause problems for you. Then, where did that just go? Hold on, it just took us all the way to page 5. I don't know why I did that. Let's go back to page 1. Alright, so back to page, hold on. It just changed the salary cap. No, not 3,000. We're looking at the 2,000 price range. Alright, Mo Bamba, really good option for 2,000. He's going for around 19,000 MT. Solid. Brandon Jennings, a shooter. I don't know. I wouldn't use him personally. D'Angelo Russell at 1,900, who evos to a pink diamond. Really good option. This Diamond Rudy Gay at 1,900. Another good option. Let's keep it going. Tom Chambers, Diamond Card, Willis Reed, Lenny Wilkins, George Irvin, Chris Paul, OJ Mayo. A lot of these, diamonds are at the 1,800, price range. And let's keep it going. There's more diamonds here, actually. Jonathan Isaac at 1,800. That's a steal right there. Amen and Asar Thompson at 1,800 apiece. That's another steal. The Thompson twins are amazing. Definitely recommend looking into that. Tim Duncan at 1,800. I personally wouldn't use him, but that's just out there for you to know. Gary Payton is here at 1,800. If you do pair him up with his boy Sean Kemp, there you go. Pink Diamond Duo. That's the thing about these dynamic duos. If they're diamonds, they're going to become pink diamonds. Mike Miller, who was free from the Pyramid of Power, if you obviously grinded that out. Gilbert Arenas. I never use those cards, so I can't tell you really my recommendation. Kawhi and Drew Holiday at 1,800. Still solid options. Zion, JR, Greg Oden, Dominique, Clyde Drexler. In the 1,800 price range, that's really where a lot of the good stuff is going to be. And we're going to keep looking. We got Ron Artest, who's good. SGA, if you have him. Wilt Chamberlain, really good cards, obviously. Tyrese Halliburton, not bad. Just his jumper, really. And Jeremy Lin right here, who evolves to a pink diamond. Where'd he go? Jeremy Lin, who evolves to a pink diamond and was free with the locker code. And was a special insert back in November, I believe. Yeah, he was there in November, who you could have bought for 35,000 VC. Kareem still a really good option. John Wall's old card, Mikal Bridges. I had this Mikal Bridges card, had a lot of fun with it. These are not bad options. If you have these cards, you can definitely use them as fillers. The 1,800 range is really elite. Like, looking at all the cards, then right here, Tim Duncan, this is liftoff card. If you're going to use Tim Duncan, might as well use his other card. Luol Deng, still really good, 92 overall. Let's see, Brandon Ingram, I don't really like that card. Paul George, 1,800. That's, if you want to budget, Paul George off your bench, you can do that. Steph Curry right here should get you a bucket. Chris Bosh from the Gauntlet, really good. And this Michael Beasley at 1,800 still not a bad option. But we're not going to keep going. The 1,800 price range is really for those diamonds. That's really what you're going to find with, them Inferno cards and those type of stuff. Now we're going to go ahead and move up to the 3,000 salary cap. Let's go ahead. And now we're in the pink diamond range. And now we're talking. For starters, we're going to have Jaylen Brown. I like this card. Really good defender, really good dunker, really good shooter. It's just his jumper is, a bit baited. And people are going to be able to tell when you're going to shoot. But if you can figure out how to use it really good, he's going to be amazing for you at 3,000. Julius Randle, solid card as well. I just don't like he's 6'8" at the power forward and center position. If he was able to play small forward, he would have been really good. Michael Beasley, who was only VC, only or packs, which I didn't like. But if you do have him, he's there for you. Great offensively, great defensively, really amazing card. Big Yee right here, power forward center. He's 7 feet tall. Really good card, 3,000. Yao Ming, slow. Do not get this card. Do not lock in that card. Draymond Green, elite point guard, slash power forward. He's going to be a great defender. He has a slow jumper, but other than that, you shouldn't have a problem with him. Oscar Robinson, really good at 3,000 from the Seismic Collection. Paul George, really good. Okay, then we're going to keep going. We got AK right here, who was free. Really good card. Larry Bird, who was free. Adam Morrison, who was a lock-in. Really good cards here at the 3,000, salary cap range. Kyle Korver, who was free. John Stockton, Karl Malone. We got Thurl Bailey, who was free as well. Derrick Rose, who was last season's Ascension picks. We got Klay Thompson, who evos to a 96 and, elevates his game and brings some elite slashing to him. We got the Damian Lillard from the Domination. I don't like that card. Wouldn't use him, but if you have him and you're new, it could really help you out. But then right here we got Hakeem, who was, the first Hakeem grind, which means you complete a mode to, be up beyond like what you're going to do to get the regular rewards. But yeah, he still could be a solid option, pink diamond. And Kevin Garnett is solid as well. We got the 2 Jimmy Butlers. We got Big Wang right here. We got Blake Griffin, who he was to a pink diamond. We got Wilt Chamberlain, his other card. And let's keep it going. Right here, okay. Evan Mobley, solid. Giannis, not bad. James Jones, sharpshooter. DeAndre Ayton, budget center, really good. Let's keep it going. Dirk Nowitzki right here, New Year's Resolution card, perfect, 2,600. We got JP, Jordan Poole, 2,600. We got D-Wade, dynamic duo with LeBron if you want to pair him up. But personally, I don't think he's worth that price range. And obviously, LeBron's going to be more expensive than that. Then we're going to keep it going. LaMelo, not a bad option at 2,400. Chet Holmgren. But this is his diamond card, so I don't know if you still want to use that. And scrolling down some more. Julian Strawther right here, 2,400. Elite shooter, one of the best jumpers in the game. Caleb Houston as well. But obviously, those cards, they're really, they're really good. They cost, they're cheap, but their salary cap is, is obviously more. on the higher end, but that's completely fine. I don't see anything else amazing. Well, actually, I do. Let me take that back. Tony Parker for 2,300 if you pair him up with Tim Duncan. We got Tyler Hero, who was free. And then we got Penny Hardaway from the Tis the Season collection. This is the past lock-in. So if you have him, he's really good. Let's keep it going. And alright, now this takes us all the way back to the 2,000 price range. So now let's up it and go to 5,000. We're going to take that little big jump right there. At the 5,000, salary cap range, we're going to have opals, And when it comes to 5,000, if you're going to use the 5,000 salary cap, you're really going to be able to put like one player. Because if you put two, that's going to put you at 10,000. So we're just going to look at a few of them, obviously. Karl Anthony Towns, Galaxy Opal. This card is good. Jaylen Brown, one of the best shooting guards in the game. I don't like Tyrese and Dame. Not a fan of them. Luka, Luka's a solid option. That's for the opals right there at the 5,000, price range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you have any of those opals and you want to be able to line up with them, you could do that. But we have some more, at the bottom. We're going to keep going there. They're a bit cheaper. Then right here we got the Kobe Duo and Shaq. They're at 5,000 a piece. But is that worth it? 10,000 for 2 diamonds? No. It's not worth it at all. Keep it going. Peja, who is free, 4,800. That's overpriced. Same with Chris Bosh. But if we keep going down, we see the Galaxy Opal, Damian Lillard, and Mac McClung. Wouldn't use those cards. I don't understand why they're that much. Donovan Mitchell, who a lot of people have, is there, and Tyrese Maxey. I think it's like really about the use of the card. A lot of people have this Tyrese and this Donovan Mitchell card because it was a locker code, and you got to choose between the two. And let's keep it going. Porzingis at the 4,000 range, solid. Dr. J, KD, Joel Embiid, Scottie Pippen. This Jaylen Brown card is not bad as well. And let's keep it going. Carmelo Anthony, solid. Chris Mullin is not bad, free card. Obviously, Leonard Miller, decent budget card. Dante Exum, solid option, but that's a bit too much. 4,000, not really worth it for these type of cards. When it comes to 4,000, you obviously want to go with these elite level cards like a Dr. J or like the opals, if you have JB. And their salary caps are going to be lower because these cards were special inserts. So when it comes to the special inserts, not a lot of people have them. Obviously, you don't see a lot of people with Cat and a lot of people with JB. And then all the different Dames, you don't see a lot of people with them. But the first one you might. And then same thing with like the Mac McClung card. And now we're going to go up 1,000 more to the 6,000. See if we have anything here. Okay, at the 6,000, they literally... Okay, the 6,000 price range is just a scam. There's no point to go 6,000. There's a bunch of better options at lower salary caps. Now what I want to do is right here in these 3 tabs, I got 3 lineups for you guys. Here we go. And this is the first salary cap lineup. This one's a bit balanced. But when it comes to the starting lineup, it's not going to be nothing too overpowered. It's going to be an elite level team. You're going to get some scoring, some defense. But the bench is also going to be able to give you a bucket and come out there to play. Right here we got Jeremy Lin, who is free. Right here we got Clyde Drexler, elite dunker, elite defender, solid shooter. Right here we got Jimmy Butler, all-around type of player. AK, elite lockdown. Willis Reed, who is free. Solid center. Not a really great shooter, but he can do everything else. Steph Curry off the bench. You get a sharpshooter, go off. Dyson Daniels, he's more of a filler. You can really replace it, if you want to fill in that salary cap. That's why I put him there. Gerald Wallace, elite budget, defender, lockdown type of player. He did recently get a new Galaxy Opal. Jalen Williams, Ruby card. He's another filler, but he's also solid. Bobby Portis, cheap card, but you do have to evo him, and he becomes a 94. So this is your first lineup, and these lineups are to give you a visual for what you could do with your lineups, to give you an idea. I'm not saying copy my lineup. You can, take some pieces from it. Let's say you have Jeremy Lin, AK, and Clyde Drexler. You want to use those, but you don't have Steph, Jimmy, or Willis Reed. Then you can go ahead and tweak that out and, make it into your lineup based off of what you have. Now moving on to the second lineup. This is more of a Tis the Season theme team in a way you could say. All the players are Tis the Season besides 2 of them. But first off, we got Penny Hardaway. Then we got the Austin Reeves and Rui Hachimura duo. Turns both limited diamonds, but it doesn't show us here. It only shows us the Evo cards. But then we got Iggy as a small forward, really good card. Right here we got Dikembe Mutombo, who Evos from an amethyst to a diamond. And then right here, off the bench, we got the Jalen Suggs and Franz Wagner duo. We got the Jalen Green and Şengün duo, who we went over early in the video. And then we got Thurl Bailey from the Unlimited Reward in Season 4. So this is another good lineup. And now for the third lineup, we're going to go with a lineup that's going to be overpowered and you're not going to have a bench. This is like a lineup you're going to play the whole game. So at the point guard position, we got Oscar Robinson. At the shooting guard, we got Klay Thompson, who evolves from a 95 to a 96, which, unleashes his game to the next level and brings elite slashing from this card. So now he's able to do everything for you. Paul George, really great all-around card. 3,000 salary cap for him, 3,000 salary cap, 3,000 salary cap. And then for Yi, another really great center, 7 feet tall, 3,000 salary cap. And then Dirk is around the 2,600 price range of salary cap, but he evolves from a diamond to a pink diamond. Offensively, he's going to be amazing. Not that great on defense, but salary cap is all about putting more points in the paint, in the bucket. You feel me? You score more points in the first half. You set the target score high. Now you're closer to it. You go ahead and do that. You keep on scoring. You win the game. Defense doesn't really win you salary cap games. Salary cap is all about scoring. If it's unlimited, defense can win you games because you have 4 quarters and, you can slow your opponent down. But when it comes to salary cap, you just want to put points on the board. You're not going to come out with a lockdown team because in the end, the last quarter is going to run for however long until someone meets the target score. And if you have the better offensive team, you're going to be able to do that. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below your favorite salary cap players, and I'll see you in the next video.